How is business generally?
Great.
Spring.
Yeah, it's been good. Spring, summer, that's our busy season. So great business.
Uh, I've been writing a lot recently about there's a pretty bad labor squeeze locally, just finding people to come in and take the part-time jobs or even the full-time jobs.
Yeah.
What are you seeing with? I mean, do you guys have adequate help? Or are you actively looking for more help? Or?
We're pretty much we're in a season where we're pretty much always looking, which is new for us.
Right.
Typically retention was good.
Uh-huh.
Obviously before last year, a
Right.
lot of COVID, and now lately it's just sort of we're always hiring because whether people come and go in 2 or 3 weeks, or we just find people who aren't a great fit. It's been much harder, and that's sort of a new battle for us because it's not something that we've had to look for before.
Have you adjusted like your pay or benefits or things like that to? I mean, how much have you been forced to change that? I mean, to
Yeah.
alter that.
Yeah, we've probably upped our. It really depends on experience, and obviously the interview process has a lot to sort of add to that as far as what wages and stuff we offer. But it's definitely higher than what it has been before in the past. So
Right.
no
Right.
specific percentages because it still depends on the person, but.
Do you think when students come back in the fall that you guys that'll help fatten up the supply for you?
At least part timers, yes, especially our really good ones who left for internships and that kind of stuff over the summer, who will be back in the fall. So,
And how are you contending? I know there's been, especially in the home improvement areas, a lot of supply chain disruption. I mean, how, what are you guys seeing on your end? Do you have trouble getting stuff in? Is it working itself out? Is it getting worse? Just generally, how's that going?
yeah. So a lot of it has been great. I'm trying to think of the word. Great relationships with our distributors, just as we've developed those over time. That has helped some, just because it's people that we've been doing business with since we've opened.
Yeah.
But it's still affected our store. I mean, you can still see empty shelves and empty sections and places where we've had to do 3 facing of the same product just so that we can fill up that shelf space so it doesn't look empty. So it's been hard to get product in for sure.
Yeah, and Ace is a pretty big size co-op. I mean, they've got a lot of buying power in that market, and you're still having trouble keeping the shelf stocked.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I appreciate your time, John.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking.